Peace Day by Street Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So we just got some updates on this potential fight between Terence Crawford and Vergil Ortiz. Well, now it seems that ever since the fight ended between Vergil Ortiz and Borchuk, Vergil Ortiz don't want that Crawford smoke now, because y'all remember in that fight, Borchuk dropped Vergil Ortiz twice. They tried to rule it flash knockdown, slips. It wasn't really a knockdown. A whole bunch of crazy stuff. But one thing is for sure, that knockout streak that Vergil Ortiz had, he was 21-0 with 21 knockouts going into that fight. It's now over. It's 22-0 with 21 knockouts, which a lot of people believe that it should have been 21-1, because people believe that he really lost that fight. But he won, and he got beat up so bad that he actually had to go to the hospital after the fight. And now Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy and everybody, they coming out and saying that, you know what? Instead of Terence Crawford next, how about we just wait and see what happens between Errol Spence and Sebastian Fundora? That seems like to be a fun fight. And it's not really surprising. It's not. People would like to get on with Terence Crawford now because of that fight between him and Israel Madrimov. But Crawford showed what a dog he was in that fight. One, he was out of the ring over a year. Two, he's getting up there in age. He's about to be 37 years old, and he fought a young, strong lion like Madrimov. People were talking about, well, he only had 10 fights. But Madrimov is like a Lomachenko and Usyk and all of them. He's one of them people who had an extensive amateur career, which was enabled him to come into the pros and move on the fast track. Kind of like how sort of with Shakur Stevenson, Clarissa Shields, now Andy Cruz. Um, Still don't know how fast Eddie Hearn gonna move Andy Cruz, but because of the pedigree, y'all starting to notice that a lot of these people with long, extensive amateur careers, when they come into the pros, it don't take that long for them to get title shots. That's how Metrov became a champion, and he fought Crawford in his 10th fight because of his amateur pedigree. Anybody else, they would have, the sanctioning bodies would have never allowed that because it just wasn't experienced enough. So we got to get that out the window. And Crawford showed what type of person he is because he beat a person like Madrimov, and he did it fairly easy. He didn't knock him out, but it was fairly easy. One thing I could say that I wish he would have picked it up earlier so he could have stopped him by the 11th and 12th. But he took his time and he won the fight unanimously. No judge gave Madrimov that fight. And Vergil Ortiz see all that. And that's why he don't want to fight Crawford next. He looking at it like, damn, dude didn't slow down a little bit at all. So how about we go to Sebastian Fundora, Errol Spence route? Both of these guys got losses. So let's see the winner of that. Maybe I can fight him. And if I beat him, then maybe I can go into a Terence Crawford fight, something like that. I'm pretty sure that's where his mental at, and that's where Golden Boy and mental is at right now, because they don't want that Crawford smoke right now, especially after that performance that they just put on. So, um, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not really mad at that because Vergil Ortiz ain't really got no belt or nothing. Uh, he ain't like no, he ain't no big name for real, like that. So, like, if he for them, cool. If he don't for them, I'm not really that mad at it because I really want to see Crawford fight Canelo, and I don't think a Vergil Ortiz is the type of person who can prepare him for Canelo. Not in the sense of skills and all that stuff, but just name and stature. Like how you go from fighting Madrimov to going back to fighting Vergil Ortiz and then try to go into a fight with Canelo. Like Vergil Ortiz been out the ring for like 2 years damn near due to stomach issues, and now he came back, couldn't make 147, so now he had 140 54. Um, and think that after beating him, he fight a Canelo or whatever, something like that. I don't know. He need to fight someone bigger, as far as name. So Vergil Ortiz pulling out the fight, it ain't really a big deal to me, but I'm sure it's gonna be a big deal to a lot of people, and people are gonna be talking trash about it. So, it is what it is. This is content, but for real, it's not really that big of a deal. But it just shows you that Crawford is a beast, and Ortiz don't want none of that smoke, and Golden Boy see that too. So, like I said, it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.